It was a perfect Sunday at Bondi Beach. Sunny skies, families laughing, and the Seaside Hanukkah festival in full swing. The air buzzed with music, the scent of the ocean, and the warmth of community. People from all walks of life gathered to celebrate light and togetherness. Among them were cousins Ahmed el Ahmed and Josiah al-Kanj, just out for coffee. Ahmed, a Syrian immigrant, was enjoying the peace of his new home. No one suspected that this day of joy would soon be shattered. In an instant, everything would change. The ordinary would become extraordinary. The festival's happiness was about to be replaced by terror. Ahmed, an ordinary man, was about to face an unimaginable test. The light of the day would soon be threatened by darkness. But in that darkness, a new kind of light would emerge. The spirit of a community and a nation was about to be tested, and one man's courage would shine brighter than anyone could have imagined. This is the story of how a sunny day turned into a moment of heroism. Suddenly, the festival's music was drowned out by sharp, violent gunshots. Panic erupted. Screams replaced laughter as people ran for their lives. 2 gunmen opened fire on the crowd, targeting everyone in sight. The park became a scene of chaos and fear within seconds. 16 people would lose their lives. Dozens more would be wounded. The attack was the deadliest mass shooting in Australia in decades. It was a terrorist act, meant to divide and terrorize the Jewish community during Hanukkah. The city was left in shock, struggling to comprehend the horror. The attackers wanted to spread fear and hatred. But in the midst of terror, something remarkable happened. As bullets flew, courage emerged. The world would soon see not just the worst of humanity, but also the very best. In the chaos, a single act of bravery would change everything. The attackers tried to break a community, but they would only reveal its strength. In the darkest moment, a hero stepped forward. While the crowd fled, Ahmed el Ahmed made a split-second decision. He saw a gunman reloading, and without hesitation, turned to his cousin. "I'm going to die. Please tell my family I saved people's lives," he said. Ahmed dropped his coffee and ran toward the shooter. He had no weapon, no plan, just determination to stop the killing. Viral footage would later show Ahmed in a white shirt sneaking up behind the attacker. He was an immigrant, not a soldier, but he refused to let fear win. Ahmed's instinct was to protect strangers, not himself. He chose to confront hatred head-on. In that moment, he became a symbol of hope. His courage was a powerful message. Love and bravery are stronger than any weapon. Ahmed's actions would inspire a nation. He ran toward danger, not away from it. He risked everything for people he didn't even know. In a world gripped by fear, he chose to act, and that choice would save lives. Ahmed tackled the gunman from behind, sending both men crashing to the ground. A desperate struggle for the rifle began. The attacker was bigger and armed, but Ahmed fought with everything he had. During the fight, the gunman fired. Ahmed was shot twice. Despite his wounds, Ahmed refused to let go. He held on, knowing every second mattered for those still in danger. His determination gave police precious time to close in. Finally, Ahmed managed to wrestle the rifle away, ending the immediate threat. His selfless act broke the momentum of the attack. Paramedics rushed to his side as police engaged the remaining shooter. Ahmed's bravery saved countless lives that day. He became a human shield, a guardian for everyone in the park. Against all odds, he had disarmed a terrorist. His actions turned the tide of the tragedy. Ahmed lay wounded, but victorious. He had faced down evil, and won. Ahmed's last words to his cousin before running toward danger were simple and profound. "Tell my family I saved people's lives." He believed he might not survive, but wanted his sacrifice to have meaning. Ahmed's legacy was not fear, but purpose. He chose to be a protector, not a victim. A father, husband, and friend, he risked everything for strangers. His actions were a conscious, selfless decision. Ahmed's message to his family is a message to us all. Our lives are measured by what we do for others. He showed that heroism isn't about being fearless, it's about doing the right thing despite fear. He stood up for people of a different faith, united by humanity. Ahmed's courage reminds us that love for others is the greatest legacy. He wanted his family to be proud, not to mourn a victim, but to celebrate a hero. In the face of terror, he chose hope. Ahmed's heroism shone against a backdrop of deep tragedy. 16 lives were lost, including a 10-year-old girl and an elderly Holocaust survivor. Each victim left a hole in the heart of the community. Funerals drew crowds of mourners, and the city cancelled its New Year's Eve celebration in solidarity. The Jewish community, already worried about rising anti-Semitism, was devastated. Vigils and flowers marked the city's grief. Survivors faced long recoveries. Physical and emotional scars would linger. The attack was a painful reminder of how fragile peace can be. Yet in mourning, the community found strength in unity. People came together to support one another. The tragedy left scars, but also a resolve to stand against hate. Ahmed's actions became a symbol of hope amid sorrow. The city grieved, but it did not break. The attackers were a father and son, driven by extremist hate. Sajid Akram was killed by police. His son Naveed was arrested and charged with terrorism and murder. Their actions raised tough questions about security and gun laws. The contrast was stark. 2 men fueled by hatred versus 1 man fueled by courage. Ahmed, a Muslim immigrant, risked his life to save people at a Jewish festival. The attackers tried to divide, but Ahmed's actions united. He showed the world that compassion is stronger than hate. In the face of evil, he chose love. Ahmed's bravery was a powerful rebuke to the attackers' message. His story became a rallying point for unity. In tragedy, the best of humanity shone through. As Ahmed fought for his life in the hospital, his story spread across Australia and the world. He was hailed as a national hero, his courage celebrated by leaders and citizens alike. His family, both in Australia and Syria, felt pride and fear in equal measure. The community rallied around Ahmed, offering support and gratitude. His actions became a symbol of Australian multiculturalism at its best. A Muslim immigrant saving lives at a Jewish festival, unity in action. The public's response was a powerful rejection of hate. Ahmed's heroism inspired hope in a dark time. He showed that ordinary people can do extraordinary things. The nation's gratitude focused on his hospital room, willing him to recover. His story reminded everyone of the power of courage and compassion. Ahmed became a beacon of hope for all. Days after the attack, Ahmed is still recovering, but his story has already changed Australia. His courage brought hope to a grieving nation. Ahmed's actions transcended religion and nationality. He was simply a human helping others. The government promised reforms, but Ahmed's story showed that laws alone can't defeat hate. The real answer is unity and compassion. Ahmed's bravery challenges us all to be a little kinder, a little braver. He didn't ask to be a hero, he just answered the call when it came. His legacy is not victimhood but courage. In darkness he became a light. His story will not be forgotten. Ahmed el Ahmed is the hero of Bondi Beach, and a hero for us all. In the face of terror, he showed the world the power of one. This is the story of hope that endures,